There we go. Okay. Guess we're going to do this then.
Yeah.
He would have wanted it this way, though.
I think so, yeah.
He would want us to. So, hey, welcome to Geek Factor.
Yes.
Whoever is on, I need to see if I have a map. We don't have any of our...
We're not
usually
ready right now.
Usually has his computer.
He usually does, yeah.
You gotta find new ways of doing this then.
Absolutely.
To figure out. So if you're in the chat room, I apologize. I don't yet have. There we see. I do have a UStream something. I should be able to make this. I mean, Nathan makes it work.
He does, yeah.
So we'll get this figured out and have your regularly scheduled. I am not
regularly scheduled.
Thank you.
Thank
you. So I'm Johnny 5. I'm here with Roger Rabbit.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Can you do the Roger Rabbit?
You know what? I've never learned it.
Okay.
Yeah, and if I learned it, I would
still not do it?
No, probably still not do it. No.
Probably.
Yeah. You probably wouldn't even want to see me dance in a tutu.
No. I don't want to see me dance in a tutu, but I will.
Yeah.
I have to. Let's see. Geek. Is it Geek Factor? It's listed under Geek Corner, though, isn't it? Geek's Corner?
The geekscorner.com/extras? Or
I'm using the UStream app.
Oh.
Just for the...
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. I already had it, I just never used it. So... it will be interactive and funny in just a moment, I promise.
Yeah, we are getting caught up there.
Yes. There's us. There's me. There we go. Man up, Johnny. What is this man up, Johnny? I see you guys now.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Just instant, like, hey, we're gonna start this off quick tonight. I think mine is lagging. Are you still lagging, Sarah? Sarah, are you still lagging? 1,000, 1,000, 2,000. So what are we gonna talk about?
I have no idea.
This is less planned than usual.
It really is because we're without someone right now. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, I'm not usually the one who brings
up all
things
the
to talk
topics.
about.
Right.
And the things that I am thinking of, we probably shouldn't talk about. So
no, I don't think we should.
Yeah, that's. So, hi. Okay, we have Elizabeth here.
Hello, Elizabeth.
And Hannah and Sarah are the ones I'm seeing. So what do you guys want to talk about?
Yeah, let us know.
The chat room. Talk about. Would you like to play a game of chess? Social stream. What is this?
Social stream.
I guess we have Twitter and stuff. That's cool. Hi. Hello. So,
hello.
How are you guys doing tonight? Enjoying your? How was your Memorial Day? What did you do for Memorial Day?
I actually stayed home. Yesterday.
Yeah, me too.
Yesterday I stayed home. Saturday went to a nice little picnic.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. And then I worked. Yeah, messed up a computer program at work and
Nice. What computer program did you mess up?
It's called G Selectors for music scheduling.
Okay.
Yep.
How do you mess up?
I was supposed to copy one of those schedules to another schedule, and I did, but then all of a sudden I was working on it and it just disappeared.
That's always fun. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm like, I think I will log out and not work on this anymore.
Very cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I just realized that the chat goes from the top down.
Okay.
So I was scrolling to the bottom, like, this is all the same stuff. Why is no one responding? Why isn't my stuff showing up? So it's all at the top. So I apologize for ignoring you guys. Hannah, do you really have hiccups again? Do you have a hiccup cure? Do you know hiccups? Good way to get rid of hiccups.
Good way to get rid of hiccups. I know you drink a cup of water and you try drinking it like this, where you're almost spilling it on yourself.
You drink from the other side of the glass?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. That's the punchline of a joke, is you know why you drink from this side of the glass? Like, you do this with a cup of water, Like, is this way you pour it all over yourself? Just stupid little. Yeah. So Sarah, you were at Disneyland on Sunday. That's right. We were talking about that was going to happen.
Oh, nice.
When were you there? What time did you get there and leave and all that? Drink water while someone else is plugging your ears is a
Wow, I never knew that.
Can you plug your own ears while someone else is helping you drink water, or is that the opposite and that doesn't work? Who has to plug and who has to drink? That's so, what did Sarah do at Disney on Sunday? Oh, got a response. I could hear. There all day, basically. Were you there until midnight? Because I didn't get there till like 10:30. Was the time that it was even like 10:45, 11. I'm looking at you like you know.
Yeah, I have no idea. I was at work.
You weren't there, man.
Yeah, I was at work till 11, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, Hana has had hiccups for like a month and a half.
Oh my gosh.
And like legitimately, yeah. So I think that's something where you need to actually go to a doctor or something, like get that, like that's a problem at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's a record in the Guinness Book of World Records of like the most consecutive hiccups without stopping. I think it's 40-something years, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow. Now, why is that something that you just keep in your brain?
You know what? I have no idea. It's one of those random facts.
Okay. Speaking of random facts, I'll be needing an idea. Okay. Hung out with Allison Hatter at was it the Mad Tea Party Allison Hatter, or was it the musical chairs Allison Hatter? Left at 9:30. Yeah, so I was there much after that. How did you like Mad Tea Party? Did you see the Slinky Guy, or did you not? Have you seen the Slinky Guy? Do you know what I'm talking about with this?
I've seen it in pictures.
I've seen a video of it.
I've only seen pictures, and it's very neon and very.
Yeah.
It looks like it's weird because it is a slinky guy who's dressed all in slinky, but it's neon color.
It looks like something out of Monsters Inc.
It really does.
Just based on where the arms.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a spacesuit almost. Well, like they took one of those NASA spacesuits that you always see them in training, and they just said, "All right, we're going to just throw a bunch of neon colors on it."
Yeah,
and make the arms extra long, or they touch the floor.
Look at. See if you do you get YouTube on your phone?
I do get YouTube.
Look it up. Just because it's one thing to see the picture, but you really have to see movement. This is a really weird thing. I haven't seen him in person, so Hana says that she's scared of the Slinky Guy, but I am intrigued because I've only seen it in video, so it can't physically attack me. But if it's in person, I'm not entirely sure that would be the case. I might be equally,
it's called
equally
Slinky
afraid.
Man, apparently.
Didn't see Slinky, but I know what you're talking about. Basically in love with Mad Tea Party. Yeah, I was really I liked it. I was impressed. I wasn't sure what to think going into it, but I think they created a very good atmosphere back there. I don't know yet if I like it better or worse than Tron, just based on the theming and the color scheme and stuff like that. I mean, I'm a sucker for old computers, so all of the neon blue and stuff was really, really cool. But it did take up the whole Hollywood thing, so it was kind of nice having it all just back in one area. Because if you look straight down Hollywood Boulevard, you don't know it's there. And in fact, I did that. I went with Mr. Daps, and I looked down there. I'm like, where is this thing? It's like, oh, it's in the back. Oh, okay. So I went back and got to see it all. Hung out with musical chairs and Hatter Alice. Okay. Nice. So, how often do you go to Disneyland? Oh, cool. Hana's going to find out about the hiccups on Thursday. So we'll check in at next Geek Factor. Next Tuesday, 10:30. The epic saga of Hana's horrible hiccups. I don't know. There'll be a logo, I'm sure. Cool. So, awesome. When you were at DCA, Sarah, did you get any sourdough bread? Because that's what I like. Is the sourdough bread. I'll get it all the time. Yes, Hana.
That's good.
Yeah, the live band was really cool. and I didn't notice this when I was there because I was trying to film in one direction and look in another direction and all sorts of weird stuff. But the have you seen the band costumes?
No, I haven't.
They're all Mad Tea Party characters. Like the
Okay.
Hatter is the lead singer,
Oh,
obviously,
okay.
and Alice gets up there. But like the bassist is the March Hare.
Nice.
The guitarist is the
The
Dormouse.
Dormouse? Nice.
The keyboard is the Caterpillar, and the drums is the Cheshire Cat.
Oh, wow.
But they're not like cartoonish. Like it's full on like it's like they're based off the characters, but they're not of the characters. Like
Got it. Okay.
it's a really interesting
I get it.
cool thing. Oh, you'll be at Disneyland on Sunday. Cool. No bread. You gotta get the bread next time. On Sunday, get the bread. I might be at Disneyland early on Sunday. I'm not sure because I will be at a camp counselor meeting in Northridge that starts at 4, I think.
Okay.
And that's all I have. I don't know what time it goes until. I don't know.
Maybe 5.
It might no, it'll go much later than 5.
Well, maybe 5 hours till 9 o'clock.
Yeah. But that's still improving on when I usually get into the park. So,
But then if you're making the drive from Northridge to Anaheim, by the time you get in, you can probably get in at your normal time.
yeah. So we will find out. But as soon as I hit the park, I will be tweeting that. So look for my tweets. Do you suppose D and Dumb are on Twitter? Because then they'd be tweeting D and tweeting Dumb.
Well, because they're Tweedles.
Tweedle,
So,
yeah.
so probably, yeah. And
Send Tweedle tweets.
it-
Sorry.
No, that would be great.
That joke was dumb.
Huh. So was it Tweedledum or Tweedledee Dumb? Probably Tweedledum.
Yeah, we'll stick with that. Arriving at midnight night. I have arrived at Disneyland, like parked, got on the bus, went through security, got to the gate as they locked it.
Oh my gosh.
Could not get into the park.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm thinking, at that point, do you try to go up to the gate and say, hey, I just want to go into Main Street for an hour? Do you not? Like, I don't...
I would say no.
Yeah,
I mean,
I didn't feel good about trying that, so I didn't even try. I just sat outside and waited for people to leave.
yeah, I mean, I know I've left it, 5 minutes before park closing, and people are coming in, and you hear the other guests go, why are they coming in right now?
Yeah.
It's like the park closes in 5 minutes. Why are they coming in?
Because there's an hour of shopping
Exactly.
and food and stuff. Like, that's the time when all the cast members want you to be there.
Exactly.
They don't want you to leave so they
Come
can go
shop,
home.
please.
Yeah. Hannah was one of those people who came out of the park and saw me just kind of standing under a light, hoping people notice me before they leave so I can see people. It was a weird night. It was so strange. So, cool. So Sarah's going to go twice in 2 weeks. That's really awesome. What about you, Elizabeth? You're really quiet on chat. What's going on? Yep. Oh, second ad. Hannah has an ad.
One of those horrible ads.
A horrible ad. We have 30 seconds to do as much of this as possible. Oh, that makes me so happy.
How did you come up with saying Hannah?
I'm a horrible person.
I guess you are.
No, she actually asked me this recently. Somewhere along the line, I was corrected that it wasn't Hannah, it wasn't Shauna. Like it's Hannah. Like there's a slight difference there. So I figured I'm never going to pronounce it correctly anyway. So I might as well just pronounce it as incorrectly as possible.
Exactly.
Intentionally, so I'm in control. What? No, of course not. Oh, her computer's being an idiot. Is it an American idiot? I don't know. I love Geek's Corner. Elizabeth is having some computer issues. What is your computer doing? Maybe we can figure this out remotely when we don't have our nerd. This is going to work totally.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But don't worry, because his chair is empty. So
Yeah. I was talking about Nathan.
Oh, that just
Mr. Daps is our geek.
That's
Nathan
it.
is our nerd.
Okay.
And I'm the dork. I don't know what you are.
No, let's not think of that.
Oh no,
We can. We can figure it out. Sure. We have geek, nerd, dork.
Like dweeb is usually what comes next, but you're not a dweeb.
No. Because dweeb is one of those probably kids that get picked on in school usually.
Yeah.
The little shy, timid ones, I think. What are you saying?
Hannah was wondering what we were talking about because she came back and we were talking about her name.
Oh.
He asked the same question that you asked me a while ago of why I started saying Hannah. So I was just retelling that story. That's all that was. I think it was verbatim what our conversation was. So, yeah. What else? Is anything interesting right now?
In terms of...
I can't. Just topics of conversation.
Well, earlier tonight, I was lucky enough to be one of 66 people to take a walk to the Cars Land.
Oh, yeah. Are you allowed to talk about this?
I am allowed to talk about
this.
this.
Let's talk about this. Let's find out.
And it was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
It is breathtaking.
Nice.
Because everyone's seen construction from behind the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Or let's go up and take a ride on the fun wheel and look at it from 100 and some odd feet in the air.
Yeah. I hadn't even thought of trying that. That's a good idea.
So I was able to go behind the walls. And they took us through Pacific Wharf. And it was all through the Disney Parks blog. Gotta give a huge shout out to them. It was absolutely amazing. Nice. And you walk in and it's hard to explain because the detail is beyond amazing. Because you're behind the walls, you're inside the walls, and I'm looking at it like I'm not in the theme park. I am in another world.
Nice.
That's how I felt.
Very cool.
And we walked in through the Pacific Wharf area, and people were looking just like, what are they doing? Mm-hmm. Which, that's fine. We're doing something you don't get to do for 2.5 weeks. We finally, we get in, and we see this area where you can overlook the entire mountain range of Radiator Springs Racers. And they were testing those cars going by, and I was saying, wow, that's an incredible view, and you can see the waterfall.
Oh, nice. I didn't even know there was a waterfall.
Yeah, they said it's one of the most beautifully designed waterfalls they've ever created. And they said it was gorgeous at night, too.
Now, were you looking at it from the front side or the back side?
The front side.
Okay.
So there's this, there's a lookout, basically, and you can see the cars racing by. And I was saying, wow, in 2.5 weeks, in about 2 weeks when the media event goes on, that is going to be one of the prime locations for TV cameras.
Yeah.
Just so they can show you what Radiator Springs Racers and
that's probably why they put it there.
Absolutely.
Specifically so you have a view of the whole land.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we ended up taking a group shot there.
Nice.
That'll be on the Disney Parks Facebook page tomorrow.
Sweet.
So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, when that happens, can you like link it and tweet it and stuff?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Yeah, we're not embargoed on this. So awesome. We just had to sign a release saying that we're going to take pictures and we're going to use your likeness, and we're going to sign our life away on that. Sure, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing is, I have no pictures, no video, but
they didn't let you take your camera, your phone.
No, we basically checked our life in before we went in.
Hope to trust them. It's anything happens to those two people.
Yeah, and just walking. Yeah.
Sorry, I looked down at the chat, and people are just they notice the Jungle Cruise thing, front side, back side, and then I just see at the top it says Johnny Dance. It's so random, but how can you refuse? That's all I got right now. Oh, that was really fun to look down and see. And Hannah says, "Yee!" I mean, yes. No, tonight's the night we're just gonna make fun of the chat. It's a horrible idea.
So yeah, we were able to just walk through Flo's V8 Cafe and just see the detail that went on in there. And I know once that whole area opens, I'm going on a preview on June 9th.
Oh, nice.
And I know I'm going to be taking pictures, and And I know there'll be people sitting down eating, and people will be like, "What are you doing?" It's like, I'm taking pictures of all the detail. It's very, very well done. And flows we only know from the movie has just outside. And they said, well, we need to create indoor areas. How would Flow have it?
Yeah.
So they asked John Lasseter for advice. What should we do? So they styled it after the old 50s diners. It looks really, really nice.
Well, didn't they? Because I thought every location in Radiator Springs is based on Route 66.
It really
the
is.
Entire route and condensed it.
Yes, they did.
So I thought I read somewhere that they found like whatever Flo's Cafe was based on, and they visited that. And,
it says some cafe in Texas, I believe. Yeah. And they got a lot of their food inspired also through their trip on Route 66.
Which I thought was interesting, because Cars Land is in California Adventure, and Cars Land is based on this thing from
California.
Chicago to LA.
Exactly.
So, over 2,000 miles on its way.
Yeah.
It's a very informative song.
It really is.
It goes through St. Louis and
Joplin, Missouri.
Is that the lyric?
Uh-huh.
And Oklahoma City for the Megan.
Exactly. Yeah.
You'll see Amarillo. Amarillo. It means yellow. You'll see
it
yellow.
Does. Yeah. That's yellow, Texas. Yeah.
Yellow Rose of Texas.
That's probably where they got it.
All right.
But yeah, just walking through, and we even got to walk through the queue of Luigi's Flying Tires.
Nice.
And they had to recreate Luigi's office because they're like, you never saw that in the movie.
Yeah.
So they said, well, how would Luigi's office look? So they created that, and there's going to be Italian music and opera in the queue. So it was really interesting to hear. And they weren't testing that, but we just saw the vehicles for Luigi's Flying Tires, and we saw the Cozy Cone Motel, and all the food you're going to get, frozen cone concoctions, your drinks, pop cone, chili cone, carne, queso, all that. They apologized for one of them that wasn't cone shaped, which was
they apologized.
Yeah, which was churros.
They couldn't make a cone shaped churro. Come on.
Yeah, I know. And then they had you're going to be happy about this. There's 5 cones.
Okay.
So. Yeah, I forgot what the 5th one is. So
it's bread, isn't it?
Let's see.
It's a bread cone.
Yeah, there's the bread cone, which is the chili cone, queso cone, and all that. The frozen cone concoctions. Oh, it's the ice cream cone. There you go.
Oh,
yeah.
see?
Yeah, something as simple as that.
Yeah.
And so we saw Mater's Junkyard Jamboree, and they surprised us and said, "You're going on Junkyard Jamboree."
Dude, nice.
That was incredible. I mean, it was a lot of fun.
Very nice.
Yeah, and think of Mater, Larry the Cable Guy, reporting the safety spills in English.
And
well, at Disney, everything is in English and then it's in Spanish.
Uh-huh.
Mater speaking Spanish is the most incredible thing ever.
Is it Mater speaking Spanish?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I want to hear that.
Para su seguridad, permanezcas encantado. It's amazing. Y cuide sus pequeños. Yeah. I was dying just hearing it.
Here, it's written phonetically. Just read it. All right.
And yeah, just picture Mater. You know, if they haven't created a Mater's Tall Tales of him in Mexico, then they really need to.
I'm sure. Yeah, one of them they bullfight.
That's right. I think I haven't seen that one.
I've only seen it once. So.
But yeah, it was beyond incredible, and just looking down from the entrance down to the courthouse, it blew my breath away. It's absolutely
blew your breath away?
Yes, it did.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Can you say that?
Whoa.
What? Can you sing the blew my breath away instead of take my breath away? You know that song?
Blew my breath
away. Hey, everybody.
Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Jeez, what are you doing? Stop it. Stop it. Well, welcome back.
Thanks.
Oh, look who's here.
You all right?
I know. Somebody showed up late, and it happens. We are awesome.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
think it's rendering.
Yeah.
Is that the fixing render, or is that the final?
Yeah, because I forgot to pre-render it before doing all the effects and stuff, and that's what always. Wendy, off.
As you can tell, I'm not friends with Wendy.
But she gets on really well with you.
Yeah.
I think she likes you now.
I think so.
I think you're totally okay.
Yeah. Elizabeth is asking, where have you been?
Where have I been?
There's been a lot of caps tonight.
We've had lots of people at DAP Studios tonight, so I was saying goodnight to people who watched Geek's Corner, and we actually got a really nice gift that we will be showing at a later point that will be probably in here somewhere. It's pretty amazing. And yeah, so that's where I was.
Yeah, we were really trying to be interesting.
He was talking about his
sure
trip
you were
to interesting because you got to go to Carsland today.
I did.
So that means 2 of the 3 of us in this room have been in Carsland.
Absolutely.
And
I'll be going on the 15th.
Yeah, he's going to be my photographer, or not my photographer, my videographer on the 15th on the evening, and then Merlin will be doing the rest of the week for me, and it'll be great. So what have you talked about in the last half hour?
Just about that.
Okay.
The rest of it, we were just conversing with people who were on.
Okay, who's all on?
So Elizabeth's on, Hannah.
Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Hannah.
Sarah Marie Darling. Went
Hey,
to
Sarah.
Disneyland.
How are you?
She
had some really good Instagram pictures today of Alice and...
Yeah. She was saying she hung out with Alice and went to that tea party.
Yep, she said hi to me.
I think I'm number 4. There's 4 in the list.
I am number 4.
No, I'm number 5.
It said 4.
He said,
No. I don't like it.
welcome, Geek Factor. He's Johnny Ford.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, that'd be a weird... I didn't think of that.
We have had Johnny Ford on Geek's Corner before.
We have?
If you remember.
I do not remember.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember this?
Johnny Ford was also in one of our music videos. Our first music video? Was it first?
Did your homework for you?
No, second.
The skull?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was Johnny Ford?
Yeah.
I don't remember this.
Go back to the October episodes. I think we alluded to that.
Anybody else remember Johnny Ford? If you do,
am I remembering that
let us know.
correctly, or am I crazy?
Maybe, are you sure we ever said it on the air?
I think so. I think it was one of the 5 reasons. I will go back and look at this before
I believe you.
tonight,
Like, I don't
yeah.
completely...
I think that's true. I think it's true.
We're all here with our iPhones with the same case.
Well, because
right? Like, that's the funny part is, like, what's the official case of DAPS?
Yeah.
This one.
See, Elizabeth remembers.
Oh, it was true, huh, Elizabeth?
Yeah.
She's like our resident DAPS, or Geek's Corner historian.
She's our Geek's Corner geek.
That's a good one, too.
Yeah.
We should put her on the team page. You can be our Geek's Corner geek. I like historian better. That sounds so cool. Like,
These are fact check. Yeah.
What did we do in episode 35?
Yeah, well, we just recorded episode 35 of season 2. So.
How awesome would it be? I would be so impressed if Elizabeth knew if I said, like, what was episode 35? And she's like, oh, that's the one where you...
That's your challenge.
I'm waiting for this to all upload, or load up.
Elizabeth, because she said it was when you had 5 different hats. Was episode 35 when I had 5 different hats, or was it the same one as Johnny Ford? Because if she knew that right off the bat, then she would surprise or something. I don't know.
We would, you get something.
Yeah.
You would have to find something. That would be amazing. Do we have an answer yet?
We're waiting.
That one's weird. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just
I'm going to change the
occasional.
scale of stuff. Oh, yeah, it moves a couple of times.
Yeah, that was a weird viewing of that.
Oh, okay.
During
Yes,
the
it was.
show.
The answer to the question was it was the same episode as Johnny Ford. And she added on, I'm not that good.
But she will be.
Yeah.
Have confidence in you.
Every week we're going to pick a random number and see if Elizabeth happens to know what happened.
And this will totally help you someday, Elizabeth, because someday the microphone will be pointed towards the ground.
Nobody's complained about not being able to hear us.
Maybe you can hear us better now.
I don't know.
Someday,
It's directional.
when thousands of people watch Geek's Corner every week, we'll be like, you'll be a button point, like we'll push a button and we'll go straight to our geek historian and we'll ask you random questions.
Red phone.
Yeah. We'll have a red button.
Ooh,
There you
A
go.
red button to Elizabeth.
that works.
Is she responding to this?
I'm
I'm really curious,
yet,
like, what she thinks of all these crazy ideas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a drink real quick. So you guys
And
carry on.
just leave again. That's
Well,
fine.
I just learned that I can do this because my team is so capable. Like, I was actually listening from the hallway, and I'm like, wow, they're doing really good. Well, I didn't want to interrupt him talking about Cars Land, so
Can you bring me a couple more or two since we're so good?
Do you want one too?
Yes,
Water?
I'll take
Okay.
Comes back with a drink holder.
We'll be right back for these messages.
Yeah. No, I don't have anything to...
Yeah. Well, to finish up Cars Land,
Oh, yeah.
Anyone who's a photographer or even just take pictures with iPhones, or everyone who filters all their pictures on Instagram with the most crazy of filters, they're going to enjoy just all the detail that is put into Cars Land, because they said there's really no story from Cars and Cars 2. It's just all put together, basically. So, but mostly focusing on the first Cars movie. Because
Right.
Cars 2 obviously was the
Takes place in the
World Grand Prix,
Yeah.
in Tokyo, Italy. And just all the detail. I mean, I keep saying detail, but it really is all about the detail. They recently installed, and they said they installed this on Thursday, the traffic light.
Ooh.
And they always said that, I think it was Doc Hudson that said, the third light always blinks longer. So we actually stared at it for blink, 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 blink,
Nice.
blink, blink. So they kept that detail from the movie.
That's really cool.
In
They really know what they're doing.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, they really do. And
Hannah says that she thought it was the hippie car that said that. That actually makes more sense to me. Fillmore?
Fillmore.
The
Oh,
bus?
that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm like, okay, thank you.
See, we got our facts checked.
There you go.
You're the fact checker.
Yeah, I'm
She's
the
fact
fact
checking the
yeah,
fact checker.
yeah, she really is. So yeah, it was Fillmore that said that, and it was just incredible that they were able to recreate that.
Nice.
And there's a lot of detail, especially around the Cozy Cone Motel. Just think cones everywhere, cones on the fences,
Okay.
cones in lighting, cones just about everywhere. And people thinking, oh, cones, you just throw them because that's usually what you do for traffic. But no, the detail on it is just incredible. The color, I mean, you think cones, orange, orange and penguins, white stripes sometimes, but they really did an amazing job.
Nice.
And once we finally got our life back with our phones and cameras,
Right.
we went back to the Blue Sky Cellar where we had checked in for the event, and they gave us this a framed poster of Mater's Junkyard Jamboree.
Nice.
It was really nice. They had a little plaque on it that said Disney Parks Blog, Carsland Meetup, Disney California Adventure Park, May 29th, 2012.
Nice. Very cool.
Really, really awesome.
So you're gonna frame that and put it. Or it's
already framed. Now I just have to figure out where to put it.
I think there's some wall space right around here. You could just stick it on the wall. And we'll keep it safe.
Yeah,
for
well,
you.
it's conveniently down in my car.
I see what you did there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
And your car is on the land.
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
free. Not gonna charge you that one.
So Carsland, check it out.
Yeah.
I'll be checking it out again with thanks to our friends at D23, and I did pay for it, so I don't mind. And I'm going from 6 to 11 on June 9th.
Nice.
And we saw it, between 6:30 and 7:30. So just as the sun was still up, and it's
I cannot be a waiter.
so it's,
Yeah, I've come to that realization many times in my life. I've actually
Thank you.
played a waiter in a
You're
show,
welcome.
and it was one of the most stressful things I've ever done because I had to pour champagne.
Oh, okay.
Like pour real,
Oh,
or
wow.
like apple
Champagne
cider,
is hard to
yeah.
pour too.
and to try and make it look. They rewrote the part to accommodate how awkward I was at pouring.
So did you? You said you're gonna go and On the 11th
I'm
Ninth.
going June 9th.
or 9th?
Yeah.
Is that the one you had to pay for? Or is that
Yes, I had to pay for it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm excited to go to the 6 to 11 time slot.
Now, can you take pictures of that one?
I'm sure we will be able to.
Do you want to?
Yes, I will.
Would you like to send some to us?
I will
post
definitely.
them?
Yes, absolutely.
And I'll make sure they all have your Twitter handle on them so people can follow you. And
Absolutely, yeah. And I did.
What'd you do to my chair?
It was like that when I came in, man.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
It wasn't this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
There you go.
One part of the footstool is droopy.
It's so
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah, and I did put on my my Twitter. I tweeted that I was doing the Cars Line walkthrough,
Mhm.
and I even thanked the Park Squad
Good.
for allowing us to do that. And my first tweet was, "Oh my gosh, Cars Land is beautifully detailed and amazing."
It is.
And I thank everyone who retweeted that, and I gained, I think, like 10 new followers.
Oh,
out
I'm
of
sure.
that.
I'm sure. Yeah, I can't imagine you
so
not.
Yeah, I mean, no pictures, but
Sarah wants to talk about Mad Tea Party because she loves it so much.
I know. I really liked your picture today, Sarah. I saw your the one you wrote, or you drew. And do you guys see it?
I don't think so.
Do you guys all follow her on the Instagram?
On the
you
Instagram?
know.
Let me see. I haven't followed anyone in a while on the Instagram, so I might have to check that. Now, my biggest question is, so in the next couple of days, or weeks, or whatever, we're going to get the new Buena Vista Street.
Right.
Mad Tea Party exists now.
Mm-hmm.
Little Mermaid opened a while ago. Cars Land is opening. What's going to go into Blue Sky Summer? Because that's where all the soon-to-be stuff.
Right.
So now that it's all there, what's next?
We'll probably find out on Friday,
June 15th.
on June 15th. Quite often for press events, the last day of the event, I think it's the last day, they have a What's Next panel
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
where they'll have the executives come in and...
Search names and usernames. Okay,
that's a
so
great idea, Sarah.
Sarah's username on Instagram is
Sarah Marie Darling.
with an H.
Same as on the chat.
Well, I can't look at both of them at the same time.
But yeah, usually they'll tell us what's coming in the next year, and it wouldn't surprise me if that's where they'll post.
Yeah.
They'll put
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean, so some of us were trying to figure out while we were in Blue Sky what was coming in here next, and we had no idea.
yeah.
We couldn't even think of anything.
Well, I could see them going through and doing stuff with Tomorrowland, maybe, or Frontierland.
Absolutely.
Those are the two places I would guess. Although, if I were in charge, we'll just give you a quick segment of this. Nice try, Elizabeth. Won't happen.
What?
If I were in charge,
She taught me to do it. Come on.
would you do it?
I just did just a dance.
I'm
Can
more
you
of
do
a
that,
Fred
Mike?
Astaire. I'm more of a Fred Astaire type dancer, and you can't do that in here.
Oh, you should demonstrate. You should demonstrate what Fred Astaire dancing looks like.
There's no floor.
There's plenty of floor.
Carpet-
The floor's lava!
Carpet would kill. So anyway, if I were in charge, I would make the Brave meet and greet permanent, but not at that location. I would make a really cool walkway that goes from the old motorboat dock, which is now that seating area behind the turkey leg, whatever it's called, the little chateau for turkeys.
It's not Troubadour Treats.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
The happiest
Yeah.
turkeys on earth?
Sure, why not? No. And,
No, the
no,
petting
you're
zoo.
not even close. We're in Fantasyland.
Fantasyland. Okay, what about turkeys?
Turkey legs that you eat. Right,
Oh,
right
no,
across
I
from
wouldn't-
Matterhorn.
I wouldn't
Right.
notice
Yeah.
It's right
Okay.
across the Matterhorn, and you can
Okay,
buy
yes,
turkey legs
yes.
and a couple things. And
It's
there's
right.
That,
It's right by that weird like peninsula.
yeah, the dock.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That used to be for the motorboats.
Yeah.
I would make at the very end of the dock a walkway that goes across that little grassy knoll.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing there anymore because it used to be a motorboat ride,
Right.
and I would put up all of that Brave stuff there because it would really fit pretty well. I mean, it'd be a little bit awkward with the Matterhorn, but I think you could hide it decently enough.
I think you did. Yeah.
And it would just be a really fun area for a meet and greet. Like, if not her, then Rapunzel. I mean, like, who cares?
Yeah.
You could put
Oh, no, I
anything
remember
back
that.
there.
It's called Edelweiss Snacks.
Yeah, that's
That's
it.
what's
I was
called.
like, I know it has
Yeah.
a connection to Sound of Music,
Yeah,
but I
I was
can't remember
thinking
what
it
it is
too.
for the life of me.
And it just it just got to me. So it's
Speaking of Sound and Music, how is
No,
that going?
it's not a smoking area anymore. They got rid of that.
Elizabeth, did that happen, or is it going to happen? I don't recall.
Isn't this Tech Week?
Yeah.
It was last week, Tech Week.
Oh, if this is Tech Week, then you need to go to sleep because you have a lot of rehearsal tomorrow. So.
Oh, you already did your last show. How'd it go?
There you go.
I wish we had music on this. That'd be so cool.
Why can't? Is it just a rights issue or is it a technology issue?
I think it's a rights issue.
Because I'm like, I know we have the technology to do that. We have a speaker there. We have an extra computer.
We could
throw it on.
totally do that.
Well, great, cool. So good reception, good everything. You're gonna get a Tommy. Yeah.
She's gonna get a Dapsy.
Adapts.
Those are prestigious.
Too bad.
And they're not rigged whatsoever.
They don't have. They're not real. Well, they're real, but
There's
they
a
just.
logo. They're real.
We know what they look like. We just don't have an actual
Just
metal
because-
one.
Just because nobody knows about them doesn't mean they're not real. A lot of people don't know about other awards. Like what was it the Shorty Awards? Was that what we were?
Yeah, we
nominated
went.
for? We'd never
Oh,
heard
she
of that.
said it went really well.
Yeah.
She said it went great.
Yeah. That's,
Oh.
I responded. Let's be honest. Yes.
Yeah, the Shorty Awards for websites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next year we'll do better. Maybe.
Yeah. See, Kana said that they know about them, so
We need
have to
we
do
need to really we need to be proactive about the Shorty Awards next year
that.
Mm-hmm.
and see if we can get the show
I really
full
want
on
to
first page because we were on the second page by the end of
of YouTube or
of web shows.
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So by the end of the voting, I think we were on the second page of the Shorty Awards, which is
Nice.
pretty good because that's like the top 22, 20 or 30 or something like that.
Yeah.
And so I think we could get it higher up for that next year.
Yeah.
Especially now that we have a website. We have fans now.
we have
She won
talent.
the Gypsy Award.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
Nice.
Congratulations.
What is that? Never. Congratulations! I don't know. What yeah.
Hey, if she won it, it's,
No, but
it's
yeah.
more than we got.
It is an award. So what because I was nominated for a Cappy, and that's that own region.
Yeah.
So is this your region of award, or what is that?
I got an award in high school for acting.
Okay.
I think it was like the male actor of the year. They weren't as cool at our high school. Like we didn't have gypsies or Cappies or anything. They're like male actor of the year, female actor of the year.
And that's everyone in the drama program. So I guess I'm making fun of you for having a
Oh.
small town.
No, we had
Yeah.
the drama program was bigger than the band.
Oh, nice.
Like, everybody wanted to do drama.
I got an award for
Pretty much because everybody had a stage in their barn. So they had lots of practice
there
growing
you
up. No.
They all had the barn from Footloose.
Oh, and Hannah had ponies at her school.
Nice, very cool. I got an award or a trophy for debate. My debate partner and I went undefeated my senior year of high school through the region. So we went undefeated, and then we went to the national debate tournament, and we lost in the first round.
Oh, wow.
Which was fine by me because we had a paid weekend wherever we were. So we just, I think we saw Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I love that show.
Nice.
The movie, when they had the movie come out. So it was fun.
Yeah, I got an award for best marcher in the marching band in high school.
Nice.
Were you a drum major too?
I was a drum
I
major.
remember you
yeah.
hearing that.
Assistant my junior year and head drum major senior year.
We didn't have a drum major. Our band was too small.
We had 40 my senior year.
But, I mean,
Oh.
yeah,
So
we
that's
had
about the size of ours, actually.
70 my freshman year.
you are the modern model of the modern Major General.
I don't do opera. I'm sorry. Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, but it was always fun walking around campus. Goes, hey, there's that drum major guy. It's like, yeah, that's
drum
me.
major guy.
Or we'd have our school rallies, and they're like, You did,
Oh, the Gypsy Award goes to the hardest working ensemble cast member. That does not surprise me at all that you won that. Very well done.
Yeah, ensemble's tough. Like you have to do a lot when you're in the ensemble. Like people. Oh, I want to be the lead. I was in a show once where I literally ran off stage, changed costumes, and ran back on stage. Like scene ended, blackout. By the time the lights came up, I had to be on stage on the opposite side in a different costume. And it was from like dirty, poor.
And this was the Muppet Show? Was it?
No, this was Urinetown, I think, actually. So
Oh, okay.
This was a while ago. But it was a blast. I'd rather be in the ensemble than the lead. But that was a using the challenge.
So you were a quick change.
Yes.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Or did you just make that up?
No.
I was like,
No, if you
is that
change
legitimately
costumes,
what it is?
or
Or?
if you change costumes real quick between scenes.
Oh, okay.
There's a really good clip from America's Got Talent.
What did it do?
It deflated. I don't know.
Man, let's see if I can put this back. Oops. I think I broke it. Let's not sit on it anymore, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
It'll work.
Sure.
There you go.
You guys didn't see anything.
No.
No.
Just made funny noises.
Ah. Just out of nowhere.
Mhm.
No reason.
But we have a second chair now, so we're good.
Yep. Sure. Yeah.
So did you get a what do they call it? Like a medal or not a medal, a
Trophy?
statue or something?
Or is it a
Elizabeth?
necklace?
That's
That's a
yeah,
Speaking of Elizabeth, did you see that Keira Knightley got engaged?
I did see that. Yes.
That was my
That's it. All right.
jump tonight. I don't remember the name of the guy, but
That was-
yeah, I'm sure he's the most wanted man in the country.
I was about to say.
Everybody's like,
His name has not been released to the public to protect the innocent.
yeah.
Uh-oh. Am I getting that?
Are you getting it? I'm not even watching this. I'm just talking to people.
Mine isn't giving me an option.
Oh, there I am.
Puts us in back.
Oh, I forgot to make it. Oh, now I've got nab. Sorry. Fixed. Can't have sound. So do you guys, what's your favorite segment that we do? Like the special segments.
I was trying to come up with my favorite segment that we do, but I can't.
Oh, do you have a favorite? What's your favorite, Roger?
favorite segment.
Like our... Oh, I just got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, what's your favorite, like, when we do the special segment?
We have a vote for headlines from the future. I always enjoy those.
Wait, you have one already?
Yeah.
I don't have a vote. Oh, there it is. So headlines, that's a good one.
Mhm.
I like great sci-fi moments with Mr. Daps. Just
Fine,
because
we haven't done one of those in a
they're
while.
so horrible, like,
Yeah.
they make me laugh.
Yeah. If
And again, the difference between movies you like and
Movie
movies that are
reviews
good.
with Johnny Five's mom. That might be a favorite, too.
Yeah,
that's
we should do more of those.
We should have had her review John Carter
That's
from
right.
Mars.
She hasn't seen it yet.
We watched it this last weekend. It was interesting. Headlines from the future, second one. Of course, the hardest one's to make.
It takes a lot to look
What
into
about
the future.
what about
as-
like Egon's noggin? Do you guys like him?
He's okay.
if I were in charge,
That's what we
That's
started-
literally what just came up.
oh nice.
I like that one too.
You are so good.
We should have done that. We need to do that one again.
Maybe next week.
Yeah, we gotta remember that. Dude, check out my site.
Dude,
.com. We need a song for that.
we don't have a song for that.
Dude, check out my site.
Hey, dude, check out my side.
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry. But yeah, the dude, check out my site.
What if we did another segment that's, so did I forget, or did the interview with Egon? I don't know. What happened to that, Johnny?
Oh, I think it aired a while ago. I'm pretty sure it did.
What happened to the liars?
I am wearing flameproof pants.
No, it did not. We'll have to work on that. No, I just had this idea for a new segment. Just right now, lightning hit my brain. What if we, because we're all musicians here, and you play
Accordion.
and you play
Banjo.
the banjo.
I play strings and frets.
I could play something else.
And I can play something else.
Well, I got a saxophone and a clarinet, and I got lots of stuff here we could play. And wouldn't it be funny if we were to do a thing where we took a subject from somebody in the audience, and then we wrote a song right on the spot, like did a live song, kind of like the improv thing.
Mm-hmm.
How funny would that be?
I've seen me improvise a song before.
It'd be
musically.
It'd be great.
Yeah,
that would be a great segment.
that would be fantastic if we could do that.
Or it could be like a 30-second song where it's like, and this week we're going to sing about fireworks. I don't know. And then we'd make up a song.
If I say no, he's not going to accept it. You have to say no.
I won't accept either. He already said it was a good idea.
It was a good idea.
It'd be funny just to see Johnny struggle. Sorry, Johnny.
Hey, and remember when we had Allie on the show and she did an improv song? And
that's true.
She did excellent.
And
have you guys been
we don't
voting,
have her on the show anymore.
Have you guys been voting for her for the wedding? Which is why, because she's getting married. I've been posting on my Facebook every day a link for people to vote for her and Andrew to get married and have their wedding paid for by
some radio station.
I don't remember.
It is actually one of the stations I do work for.
Oh, okay. It is one of the radio stations. And
well, it's because I work for Clear Channel.
Okay. So you can vote every day
yes.
and get all your friends to vote. I think there's only a day or two left after today that you can vote. So it'd be really cool if we got them going.
1043myfm.com keyword wedding. That is the direct.
And then do Andrew and Allie. You wrote on their dude song while you were taping the musical Geeks part. Yes, that's the one to Hey Jude. Oh, great! Good job.
Nice.
Perfect.
Did you see she posted it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Were you posting it before I said anything to Sarah, or did you do it as because I brought it up?
No. Chicken, egg, which came first?
I was just curious. I mean, it doesn't matter.
This really should be a Google Hangout. It's closer to what would make the most sense, because this is a conversation with everyone. So.
We could have it as a Google Hangout. I just don't know that then we could record it.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
It'd be HD if we made a Google Hangout.
Might have to look into this. I have a screen recorder, so even if there's no way to record it through Google, I could just record my screen.
What happened to your computer, Elizabeth?
It's been bugging her all night.
That's no good. What kind of computer is it?
It's probably a PC.
Probably a PC.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Acer. I'm just trying to be psychic.
No, Dell.
I have a Dell.
I know, that's why I said it.
You have a Dell?
A stupid one. It's all computers are.
You have a Dell?
I do. Dude.
No.
You're getting a Dell.
No, I'm just saying you have a Dell. Your computer writes good music then. A Dell.
I get it. It's a Johnny Five joke.
Right.
You should be laughing hysterically right now.
No. If I laugh, I won't be able to commit it to memory and use it later. Well, Hannah has a Dell.
Johnny
is there a farmer in it?
Johnny wishes.
What do I wish?
That you had a Dell.
I do have a Dell. It's in that bag.
I meant as a girlfriend.
I've never met Adele. I don't. Do I have to Google something?
Adele.
One L?
Adele.
So 80EL. said ADELE, right? You heard that right?
The letter A, the letter B.
How are you online if it's still broken?
She's at the library.
Have you guys used Google Hangout? Would it work? Do you really not know who Adele is?
I don't listen to popular music. I listen to like country and doo-wop. If it was popular 40 years ago, then I'll listen to it.
Okay.
But generally not.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you have an in-house window. That's good.
But like, I'm recognizing some of these titles.
Yeah,
their net worth is almost 10 million.
they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Their songs are.
Mhm.
So here's another random question for you with the Primordial Penguins. What instrument that we've used on the Primordial Penguins was your favorite? Because we used a few.
Yeah, for a while you had a different one in every episode.
But then I ran out. Or I just didn't feel comfortable playing the other ones without a recording studio. It's like if we tried to play trombone or trumpet with just one of our cameras, video cameras without microphones.
I think we would blow it over.
Yeah. You like the mandolin the best? Okay. Nice.
Oh, yeah. That was just the fact that 3 people in the same room had mandolins was the part that threw me. It's like,
Do you have a mandolin?
I do not have a
oh,
mandolin now.
You know the one I want to do next is I think it'd be fun if we all got ukuleles.
Nice.
there's
Wouldn't that be
somebody
fun?
made a
Yeah.
there's someone online who made a YouTube video called "Cute Girl with a Ukulele" because there's tons of those videos. So it's this parody song that's making fun of that whole genre.
Well,
And
we're
it
not
cracked me
cute girls.
I know.
But we'll have ukuleles. We could write a ukulele song.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ukulele. No. It'd have to be. It'd have to be different. We could come up with something unique. I'm thinking. It'll come to me. Any other favorites? Oh, I think we lost Sarah.
I can't see the
Oh wait,
chat
maybe she is
anymore.
there. Oh, she is there. It was just down below. Maybe we lost.
I think you lost me.
Oh, we lost Johnny. That's who we hid.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
It happens. I have to depend on him to let me know what you guys are saying.
And apparently we just had a 4.0 earthquake.
Really? Well, that's why.
That's what I'm hearing.
It was in Malibu.
In Malibu?
Hmm.
So it was all the way over in Florida, so we're safe. What?
They said Malibu happened about 10:15.
Check our clocks immediately. Yes.
Yeah, that
Like,
long ago.
Did you guys feel the earthquake that are in California?
Hmm?
I didn't feel anything. That would have been right after we finished filming
Geek's Corner. Welcome to Geek's Corner.
Oh, that's really
My
good.
favorite. It's one of my favorite things that's ever been in Geek's Corner.
Slow clap. I think I'll take the college degree back now, Johnny.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, probably for the Florida thing. For some reason,
yes.
for whatever reason, I've always associated Malibu with Florida because it's so
Who are you asking?
it's so much of a
Elizabeth?
beach.
She asked how many instruments do you play. Well, we'll just start with you, and we'll work our way around the room.
I always change this list. Guitar,
Do you live in
mandolin, banjo.
San Diego, Sarah? That's a long ways away. Okay, so say it
Guitar.
loud so they can all hear you.
Guitar, mandolin, banjo, a little bit of piano, kazoo. And that's the main ones.
Is that 5?
That's 5.
Okay.
So I'm going to stop there.
Accordion, saxophone, and a little bit of piano.
Nice. Do
Your turn.
Do you really
Yes.
want me to go?
Full list.
Sure.
Go for it.
I don't know if I can remember the full list.
In under a minute.
Oh, that I can do. Well, it's easier to just say this. I play any of the band instruments except for the flute and the oboe
Okay.
from concert band. And then I also play... Oh, very cool. I also play piano. I play a little bit of organ with the pedal thing. And upright bass, violin, harmonica. You've seen that, actually, on Geek's Corner.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what episode the harmonica was used in? Our resident historian. Wow, that's cool. She lives 2 minutes from Legoland. I've never been there.
I've heard of it. It's out by the.
Downtown Disney, right? It's the other end of the bridge. There's a big dragon on top.
Yeah. No, Legoland. That's the elf from Lord of the Rings.
Legolas.
Yes.
Maybe a place up mouse, but I can't remember at the moment. Do you think of maybe? Mandolin, obviously. Guitar.
Organ.
I said that
That's
one.
Piano. Harpsichord.
Actually, before I moved down here,
Clavier.
a few years ago, I played in a band, and I was usually playing keyboards or bass in the band. And it was pretty much the guy. Actually, I always ended up playing keyboards because I was always the guy that they could call in last minute, like, "Oh, you can play chords," and so I played a lot of, like, I substituted a lot for things too. But our own band was pretty cool.
The funny part for me is I'm really not like a piano virtuoso at all. Like your world's better at piano than I am. I've musical directed twice. Like I don't understand it either.
45 minutes isn't too bad.
Yeah.
I don't remember which episode either. I remember
That's
it happened. I do remember it was the episode where Johnny Five did the magic trick.
Yeah.
That
So it was.
What, didn't I tie you up or something?
Yeah. It was right around like the 30 or 40 mark. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
It was fun.
It
We were
wasn't-
talking
it wasn't our
before
50th episode.
before Geeks Corner Night. We were reminiscing about the beginning when we used to be out on the porch. And, like, this is more space than what we used to work with.
Oh yeah.
And now it's just like, all right,
Because literally, if you
Relax.
watch those
Yeah.
old episodes, literally
what you see is what we had.
just beyond the bounds of the video was a sliding glass door.
And sometimes you can see the frame of the door in some of the episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't quite frame correctly. Did
How
we
long
have
have you
lights?
watched?
For a few months now.
Okay,
but I would go back and
Okay, I was
and
like,
watch
I
just to
was like, I
see.
didn't know you watched the old stuff.
We're still using the same lights that we were using back then.
Huh?
Today we're still the lights that are hanging that we used to light the green screen with are the same lights that we got at Home Depot to light us when we
But
were out on the porch.
no, we used that for green screen.
Yeah, okay.
We didn't use them on the porch.
But they're still the same lights.
Yeah, we've had those same lights all the way through.
That I just realized that. How did we light ourselves when we were on the porch?
Good night, Hannah.
Good night, Hannah.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? We're running out of time,
Yeah,
too.
it's a little bit over.
I was here late, so I didn't
Yeah.
realize.
That was a good time.
That's okay. Well, you get to end this episode because you started it.
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
The pressure is on you.
Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you for watching Geek Factor. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
And we promise I'll be here the whole time next week.
Did we promise that?
We try.
If we promised that
We can stop broadcasting.
Okay,
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.